Hey Stampers, welcome back to another online class. My name is Gloria and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I want to share with you a speedy, spooktacular little treats box using our Have a Hoot bundle, our cool metallic mesh ribbon, and our little treats bundle. I love how versatile both of these sets are, and you will see that you can make many cards and fun favors and gifts using these two sets. We're going to start by cutting the little bits and pieces first. We're going to use the black Memento ink, and we're taking our little pumpkin guy. Tap, tap, tap to ink it up, and we'll simply stamp it. To cut all the pieces, we're going to take our magnetic platform and one clear plate, place our image on that platform, and take the matching framelit and just put it right over the image. I also want to cut out on a black scrap a cool spider web from the same bundle, and I'm going to take the spider from the little treats bundle. You put your clear your clear acrylic plate on top of that and send it through the Big Shot. When you're done, you'll have this really cute image. And then also our spider and the web. The spider pops right out. Now the web is inside the die, so you'll want to take your you'll want to rock and roll with your bristle brush. So I'm using the old style, but the new style just attaches to your Take-A-Pick tool. So if you roll over that, all the bits and pieces mostly come out, and you'll have this really cute spider web. I want to add a little color to my cute owl and pumpkin, so I'm going to bring out my blendability pens. I'm starting with the dark pumpkin pie, and I'm using the writing tip, and I'm just going to go over the accent lines that are on the stamped image. In addition to those, I will also be outlining just the outside of the pumpkin. We're going to now take our light pumpkin pie, and I'm going to use a little circular motion to bring the color from the dark towards the center. Before I begin, I do want to outline around the eyes and the mouth so that I don't get any extra color or ink on there. I'll also go around the nose a wee bit. And then I'm going to use a small circular motion to bring the dark color towards the center. It's perfectly fine to leave a little bit of white. It just gives some nice natural highlights and shading. You'll see that once the image dries, it will be blended beautifully, but with some highlighting to give it some nice dimension. There you are. You can see some darker lines and lighter lines. If you want those lines to be less obvious, you'll just simply use your light pumpkin pie with small circular motions and blend it in just a little bit more. And when the alcohol dries, it will blend beautifully. I'm going to take my light daffodil pen, take the cap off the writing tip end, and I'm going to give him some yellow glowy eyes and smile as though a candle were inside that pumpkin. We're also going to take our Granny Apple Green. I'm using the light one as well to do the stem. So in just a few quick seconds, you've colored in your pumpkin. Now we want to add a little color to our owl. I'm going to use my watercolor pencils to show you a different way of coloring. I'm using the basic gray, and I'm simply going to, again, put some marks, heavy-handed though, along the accent marks on the owl, just along the edges. And I'm not actually coloring him in all the way with the pen. I'm just giving a little color on the inside of the image. Now I'm going to take my blendability pen. So that's what he looks like before I blend him. And now I'm going to again use those same circular motions to blend that color together. Super quick and super easy. I also want to give our little owl friend some Daffodil Delight eyes. So cute. Next, we'll cut out our box by taking our magnetic plate, our clear plate, on top of that, our pumpkin pie cardstock, and then we just set our die right on top of our 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of pumpkin pie cardstock. We'll place the top plate on top and send that through. Next, we'll fold on our score lines and leave it folded in half. We'll take our cool Cobweb 3D embossing folder, open it up, and just put the whole box inside. We'll take our plat on tab 1 and place that embossing folder directly on tab 1 plate and cover it with our specialty embossing folder, and then send it through. When you're done, check out all the cool embossing. Now we'll fold on those score lines and attach that box by slipping the tabs into the side slits. And I turn and do the same on the other side. You're going to put your adhesive on and your box comes together just like that. Isn't that cute? All right, now we're going to decorate the box. We're going to do one more variation that's different from my previous videos to give you a slightly different look. We're going to take this front flap and fold it inside the box. So just bending it, we're going to tuck it inside the box and then fold it flush with the level. So now you have a different shape. Isn't that cute? It actually will stay like this when you put your goodies inside, or you could even put a piece of tape down on that front flap before you fold it in. So darling. Let's decorate the front next. We're going to take this beautiful metallic mesh ribbon that's in the holiday catalog. I love the elegant look, and it can also look like cobwebs. You want to subscribe to my channel because in my next video I'm going to show you several other ways to use this metallic ribbon and some other tips and techniques. For today, we're just going to cut a piece that's a little bit longer than the diagonal. And we're going to attach it to our box with your favorite adhesive. But we want to give it some dimension, so I'm going to use tape and put that in the center of the box. To set my mesh ribbon down, I'm just going to kind of give it a little twist so that it's not a flat piece of ribbon, but has some dimension, and then we're just going to put it diagonally on that box. So we want a little bit of folding, bending dimension, and when you're happy with that, put another piece of tape on top of that. Next, I want to punch a 1 1/4 inch circle out of my gorgeous grape cardstock. And I want to add a little decoration. I'm going to take this cool cobweb and cut it in half. And I want to attach it towards the bottom corner of my circle. So I'm going to put my favorite adhesive on the back side and just have this peeking out of the corner. All right, now we're ready to attach that circle onto our box with a little more adhesive right on top of that gorgeous mesh ribbon. Give it a nice press. We're going to attach our little owl with Stampin' Dimensionals. I just put 3 there and just plant him on top. Next, we want to take a 1/2 inch by 1 3/4 inch piece of Granny Apple Green and just take your scissors and give it a nice slanted cut there. We want it to be slanting that way. And we're going to take our saying that says boo and stamp it on the end closest to the banner. And we're going to go ahead and use adhesive to attach that to the top of the box. And lastly, attach our cute little spider, which by the way has a design on one side. It's embossed. We're going to attach that with a mini dimensional. So I'm going to flip him over and then take off the lid and stick him to the end of the box. Here's our finished version of this box. So cute. And I also, for fun, did a black version. Which do you like better? Leave me a comment below. And be sure to subscribe so you can see new tips and tricks with our cool metallic mesh ribbon in my next video. I'll be doing several holiday cards using our gorgeous poinsettia designer papers, paired with Have a Hoot again for a fall fun Halloween card that will coordinate with this, and 2 other quick, simple Christmas cards. If you need any supplies to make these cute projects for any of your occasions, please click on the shopping link below or go to my website and use the hostess code shown. Thanks for watching. See you at our next class.